I'm here this morning to demonstrate the safely use of the fire tools that we provide at Train Mountain. My background is I spent 5 fire seasons with the U.S. Forest Service. I was a crew boss. I've trained a lot of people in firefighting. This is just primarily safety. We're not going to teach you how to fight a fire. That could take a whole week. The idea is to be able to safely handle the equipment that we have. I'm going to start with the Pulaski. The Pulaski is a multiple use tool. It can be used for chopping, grubbing, and a couple other things as you adapt and learn how to use it. Please notice that all of our fire tools have a red stripe on them. These tools are to be used only as fire tools. They are, if you find a fire tool that has been used, either recondition it or let somebody know so we can get it reconditioned in a good shape. We have to maintain these to keep ourselves within the regulations. The Pulaski was invented by one of the first Forest Service Rangers. His name was Ed Pulaski. In the early 1900s, there was a big fire in Idaho, a couple million acres, and it's quite a story. You can find it on the internet if you're interested. But he came up with the idea of welding this grub hook onto an axe. That meant a firefighter could carry one tool and do multiple functions. The correct way to carry a Pulaski is to grip it just about 4 inches below the head. You always carry it to the downhill side of a hill if you're walking on the side hill. That allows you to, if you fall, you can drop it and the gravity will draw it away from you, hopefully.
Hey Jeff, you want to play to the camera, please?
Oh. Carry it 4 inches from the head on the downhill side. This tool is very useful when coupled with with a shovel, because you can dig up a stockpile of dirt and then use a shovel to throw dirt. This is referred to as a long-handled, round-nosed shovel. This shovel is probably one of the most useful firefighting tools in that it could be used to scrape, trench, throw dirt, and you could actually chop with it, limited. It should be carried, again, about 4 inches down from the metal with the point down on the downhill side. You're never to carry a fire tool over your shoulder. That is a really great way to cause injury. I'd like 2 people to step forward, please. I want to show a demonstration of spacing. I need 2 volunteers. This is easy. Thank you, Dick. Okay, you'll be the shovel carrier.
Okay.
Okay, now Richard, that's 3 paces or approximately 10 feet. You will be carrying the Pulaski. That is the minimum spacing when you're walking or working. That is so that you don't strike another worker with a tool. Okay, thank you. We have equipped fire gondolas. Each fire gondola has 2 shovels, 1 Pulaski, 1 backpack pump, and extra water jugs. The backpack pump is also referred to as an Indian backpack pump. The features of this, one of the first features we'll show is the fill cap. and strainer. If you're filling from a pond or a stream, the strainer is essential because that will keep out any foreign debris, which will plug the nozzle. The cap is vented, so as water is pumped out, it won't seize up. This part is the actual pump. It's referred to as a trombone. It has two nozzles on it, which is changeable. One nozzle is a straight stream. One nozzle is a split stream. My experience has been is I usually generally run with straight stream. That's a straight stream. And if you want to use a split stream just briefly, you just put your finger over the nozzle. I'll demonstrate what the split stream looks like. See, it gives you kind of a fog spray. The backpack pump has two shoulder straps and a waist strap. When you have one of these on, you should never climb up on something or jump down. These will, fully loaded, they'll weigh over 40 pounds, and that can really upset you. It could cause serious injury. If you're with a buddy, the two-person donning of this pack is what should be done. I would like a volunteer to step forward, and I will demonstrate how to put this backpack on with a buddy. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, John, come on. Oh, either John. I got two Johns.
Got two Johns. How many do you want?
Okay. Okay, John, if you would stand and face that direction. Okay. This is the method for putting it on with a buddy. It has a handle to grip. You lift it up. Okay, John, put an arm back. Let's see here. Okay. And get the shoulder strap on the other side. Okay. Okay, and then there's the waist strap.
Gonna have to be expanded.
Probably should leave these expanded out all the way.
Yep.
Okay, now the trombone. Has a ring on it, and on the side of the shoulder strap here is a clip, so you could carry that like that. And I would suggest, if you're carrying one of these pumps, is to grab a shovel, and you can use that as a walking stick. Also, it'll come in handy because you can work the pump and dirt at the same time, possibly, if you need to. Go ahead and take a couple pumps with it, shoot it out that way, so you kind of...
Oh, that way?
Okay, now then, taking the pump off. Again, it's best if to have a buddy. So I will hold it up, and you can slip out of the... If you're by yourself and you try to put one of these pumps on, the way to do it is to get it set up on something and get the straps on. Short of that, if there's no opportunity to, it would be to carry it by the handle, set it on the ground, make sure you don't set it on the hose, and pump. I think that pretty much covers the equipment we have. Oh, I didn't demonstrate some of the uses of the shovel. One of the primary things is to scrape your fire line down to mineral earth, and that could be done like this. You could use the shovel to throw dirt. You want to go to the base of the fire, and if you have a fire burning up high in a tree, you can get a scoop of dirt and the overhand throw. You could also use the shovel, like I think I said before, to trench. Trenching is when you get into a side hill and you got rolling material like pine cones rolling down the hill or branches. When you're throwing material, throwing dirt, you want to throw into the fire. If you throw out of the fire, you could be creating a spot fire behind you. That is not good. So what I'm talking about is if the fire is burning here in front of me, you go close to the edge of the fire and you scrape or throw into the fire, so you do not throw any burning embers into unburnt material. The saying that we always used was a black line is a safe line. So that means that the area that's been burned is the safety side. Is there anybody have any questions?
I assume you call 911 first, right?
Right. The whole idea is by state law, the property owners are responsible to make an effort of fighting a fire. We are looking at probably a 30-minute response time. So what we have to do is, if it's small, get it extinguished. If it's a little bit larger, we need to try to control it or stop it if we can. And calling 911 is essential. Get the professionals out here. They'll relieve us. And let them take over, and they will finish the job. Any other questions?
Should we call the office first?
Okay, that's good. What we need to do is call 911 first. Call the office. The office has to be aware of a problem, where the problem is, what's going on, and they will direct the fire department. They'll make sure they get somebody out to direct the fire department to the incident. And that goes for both fire and medical. So if it's a medical emergency, the office has to be involved with the process. If it's after office hours, you may try to get a hold of somebody that's up here to get them to the front gate so they can know where to direct the emergency response vehicles. Another thing regarding emergency response vehicles, if the response vehicle has done their job and they're leaving, we need to make sure that we don't have anything that blocks their exit, because they could be going to another call.